job card, or two things. If you don't mind opening the job card really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was asking about, now I'm going to find her question really quick. About marking them as extension and then putting them in extension stage and then having to move them back. On a job card, and I don't think this is in beta anymore, but where you see the active near the top under that big green box, if you click where it says active, you can do new statuses here. These are only visible to you, but you can see where it says extension. And if you click on that, and then you click save and exit, it's going to mark that job differently. And by doing that, you're not going to lose track of what's going on, because you're going to see something's going on that job card, but it's going to say extension, and you're not going to lose where that job is in your pipeline. So you're not going to have to move it to a specific stage and then have to worry about, like, where was it? I can't figure out how, where it left off, and then have to move it back into another stage. And I know something else that we're going to cover is linking everything to your job. And that's going to be really, really important, because these are, again, your manila folders that everything's going to go into. So as you can see here, we've got the chat that we sent is linked in here. So it's connected into your folder. Your proposal that you've sent is, again, linked in here. And then your organizer is also linked in here. So it's all in that manila folder that you're going to keep nice and safe, and it's all going to be in one place. And so if you ever have to go back to this job because the client says, well, wait a minute, something, this, that, or another thing, you'll have that to go back to. And, we'll be able to show you how to link your documents and everything else also. But as you can see here, everything that you're doing through the pipeline is all being saved to this job card.
Yes, thank you so much for bringing that up. That was the next topic I was jumping into. So as you saw, we have many ways of dealing with, specific scenarios on a pipeline. So we have this specific pipeline has an extension stage and a missing information stage. You don't necessarily need to have these, because you can use these job statuses. So if they really are missing information, you can create a different status that is only visible for you and your team, right? Now, if you want your client to have some sort of notification about this, you can add more actions on here. So for example, I can do a client request. That means that I want to request certain information that is missing, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But this serves as like a second tier or second level, like mini pipeline within a pipeline. And you can modify these so that when I do trigger the missing info and I hit save and exit, maybe I'll message the client with something, or maybe I'll generate a task for the team so they can complete it, right? And this, again, you click on edit and you go to job status, and this is where you can modify them. So if I need to add a new status that is, rejected. Maybe they were rejected by the IRS, and you want to add a status called rejected, and then change it, clear it whenever they are accepted, right? In case they are rejected. And if I want to add automation, I can potentially send an email to the client, and that template can be, hey, your form was rejected, we're looking into it, and then I'll get back to you, or we need certain information from you, and please get that back to us. Whatever it might be, you can create actions within a status, which is really, really nice for that to happen, right? You can create as many statuses as you'd like. You don't have to have actions happen on them. It's just nice for you to do or to know in case you do need them. So if I go back here, and let's say they were rejected, it's gonna, tell me, hey, you're going to send this email. Do you want to send it? And if I don't want to send it, it's okay. I'll just omit it for now. But the statuses are really nice to have because internally for yourself, could be a solo firm, or for your team, you can know exactly what's going on with that client. And these are, words that you can manipulate so that you understand them. Nobody else in the world needs to understand your process but you and your team. So you can be very, very proactive when it comes to naming the different statuses that you can have. So once you remove that, it'll go back to the active status and you can keep going with whatever process that you were going with. So job statuses, they're a relatively new feature and they are amazing. A lot of clients have provided amazing feedback about that status because maybe they didn't like the missing info stage. A lot of clients do like the missing info stage. They want, you know, accounts to be sitting here. That's how they know that they're missing stuff. If not, you can utilize the other form of using the status itself. Whatever you choose, whatever you feel is easier, please use it, right? This is at the end of the day, whatever makes sense to you, whatever makes sense to your process. It might be that a lot of you don't even do tax prep. You mainly do payrolling or something like that. So just consider that this can be used for any of the services that you provide. It's just a matter of understanding this so you can brainstorm how this can be applied to you.